Jesse Ventura, I met him when I was coming back from the ring in Minneapolis Auditorium one night, and Superstar Billy Graham was in the dressing room, and he looked just like him. He had the bleach blonde hair, receding hairline, and he had a great body, and he was like, you know, at the time, I think I was 21 or 22, and he was like 22 or 23, you know, he's a year older than me. And he says, Paul, I want to meet Superstar Billy Graham. Can you ask him to come out and meet me? And boom, I told Billy Graham, there's a guy out there just like he said, I know, I can't believe it, brother. You know, that's how Superstar Billy Graham talked. And what a great guy he was, too. And to make a long story short there, though, he says, I'll go out and talk to him. And it was like his twin. He couldn't believe it.
Really?
A younger version of Billy Graham, because there was only one Billy Graham at the time. And that's how I met Jesse. And then when I came to Portland, I walked through the doors, and I go in the dressing room, and Jesse comes up and gives me a hug and shakes my hand and says, you remember me? I'm the guy that asked you to introduce me to Superstar Billy Graham. I said, yeah, I know. I heard you've been wrestling. He got in about a year after I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so we were tag team the first night against Snuka and Savage for the tag team titles of the Northwest, and we beat them.
That's right.
Got along with him great for the 2 years I was with him, and then was with it over in Japan with him a couple times. And then he called me long distance, which I'm not going to say what he was telling me. He was tag team with Adrian Adonis, telling me about some of the things that were going on in New York, which I cannot repeat on the air at this time, for protection of himself and for the best interest of everybody at this time. And then I'm going in length with Jesse, but God love him for being able to become governor, and he did what he did best: sell himself to the people and to the younger generation, the 18-year-olds, and get the vote from those kids, and was able to beat Humphrey and the other guy. And that was unbelievable. And to this day, there's a lot of people that don't like him as governor back there that I talk to a lot, and some people that do. But there's a lot of senators and governors around the country when I watch him on Larry King that one senator from Colorado too that just says, "Oh, you only made it because you were a wrestler." You know what I mean? And then there's ones that treat him really well, and I think he's done a good job in a lot of ways. And then again, Jesse Ventura, I'm going off on a rant here, but then again, I got to say that he should thank me for being governor. Can I be a little facetious here?
Go for it.
Well, we had a loser leave town. We split up, after 2 years, and we went against each other in the summer around 77, and we split up and we wrestled against each other, and we built up to a loser leave town. And I told the news crew that he became governor when they came to my house to ask me about it. I says, well, just think since I won that match, I sent him back to Minnesota, so now he became governor. Think what if I would have lost? I'd have gone back to Minnesota and I'd have become governor.
Is it safe to say, though, that Buddy Rose, that he used a lot of his skills as a wrestler to work the audience in working into the governor's seat?
Yes. Oh, yes. I thought you were talking about skills in the ring.
Oh, well,
the guy was not a wrestler.
This is what he did.
He did the Billy Graham. So did Billy Graham, but they made a lot of money off it. Adrian Adonis was the hard worker of the tag team. I was the hard worker of the tag. I was the one that did all the flying around, and he just did the kicking and I did this and he did this. You know what I mean? And it was like, we made money together. We were complete opposites. It was like, the Mick Bachwinkles, the Ray Stevens. You had to have, some of the best teams were complete opposites. And that's what we were. We were complete opposites.
Now,
he was a bodybuilder and I wasn't.